What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Let's talk gifts for the bass fisherman. Whether it's for you, your buddy, someone that fishes that you know, whatever the case, here's some great gifts, things that I've used, relatively new items. We'll talk about them right now. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like this content. This channel is all about bass fishing, gear, tackle, trends, all that stuff. Let's jump into it. Let's talk about gifts. It's that time of year, Black Friday coming up, and if you're like me, you know, you're shopping for your wife or your girlfriend or whoever and family members, but you're kind of looking for yourself a little bit too to see if there's any deals out there. A lot of good deals. Tackle Warehouse has great savings right now. I'll put some links down below to these products if they're on Tackle Warehouse, but it's a great time to be shopping again as a gift or for yourself. But let's just jump right into it and talk about some baits. Now, baits are very, it kind of depends on the person. It depends on where you live, what you like to fish. It's kind of really subjective on, what you think is a good bait or what's even going to work around you. But I'll show you some that I've been using this year. They're relatively new. They're hot items that catch fish. We'll start off with the minnows. I mean, there's tons of those out there right now, but if you're going to shop for yourself or someone else, keep it simple. Try to get some depth Sakamata shads, 5-6 inch are really good all around sizes. You can go bigger if you'd like to. The other one I really like is the Jackall Drift Fry Mellow, the 5.2. These are really good minnows. They catch a lot of fish and they're really different. So if you're looking for a unique gift for yourself or for someone else, these are really cool. Now you're gonna need something to put those on, right? You need a jig head, and one of the hottest ones right now is the Horizon head from Gamakatsu. It was designed for fishing these baits, so they do work as intended. These are the ones that have a weed guard on there. It's not completely weedless, but it's good if you're fishing around brush, that sort of thing. These are really good as a gift, little stocking stuffer, or just to pair them up with some Sakamata shads or the Drift Fry. There's also some really good jerk baits out there, and one trend kind of recently is those deeper diving jerk baits. Again, for forward-facing sonar, just to reach those deeper depths. Instead of a standard jerk bait that dives 4 to 6 feet, you got something that will go a little bit deeper. So we have brand new Stunna from Berkley. This is the 112 plus 2, so this will get down much deeper. You're talking down to 10 feet or so. 10 to 14 is what it says. And then we got the Shimano Zoomverno 115 with a big bill on it as well to get down a little bit deeper. This is more their mid-range jerkbait, but still it's something different that gets a little bit deeper. So even if whoever you're shopping for has tons of jerkbaits, they probably don't have any plus 2s or definitely don't have any of these. These are brand new, the Zoomverno with this little flash boost in there. It's a foil flash in there, so even when you stop the bait, it's still reflecting and shining. So pretty unique there. So if you want something brand new and someone likes jerkbait, these are good ones. Now for swim baits, you got to throw some swim baits, right? So we got the Dangerous from Bass Mafia. I just did a review of this and it'll be posted soon. And the new version is the 5-inch. So it's a smaller one that's really kind of an all-around size that you don't even need a big swim bait rod for. You can throw this on your jig rod. I mean, it weighs less than an ounce. Only 5 inches long, great bait fish imitating colors and action. Take a look at this one so you can see the size of it. Not that big at all. And then the cool thing about this is it has a hook that slides out. This is a top hook line through design. So when you hook the fish, this bait slides up and down your line. So the fish doesn't have this right next to the hook when they shake to fling your hook. So it's a really good idea. Works as intended. And again, this is the new 5-inch size of the Dangerous loaded swim bait from Bass Mafia. Runs really true, doesn't roll over. It's a good looking swim bait and it works as intended. Another bait that was so hot this year for frog fishing was the Berkley Swamp Lord. They come in 2 sizes. They come in 2 options, I should say. This is the popping version. You can see the pop mouth, and then they have the standard walking version as well. This one really caught on this, I guess it was June when Jordan Lee won heavy hitters with this. And he just smoked everybody throwing a frog. It's a little bit different frog. One cool thing about it is it has this right here to keep the hooks together, and it helps keep some of the water out of there as well. Really sharp Fusion 19 hooks, good colors, really good frogs. They work great. This is the popping version, like I said, but the standard walking version is a little bit heavier profile, a little bit thicker, so it's good for fishing on top of grass. It makes more of an impression as you're working along the top. It's not that much bigger, but it is a bigger profile bait and does help in those situations. Next thing is this line that's on here. I don't have a brand new spool of it because I've just been using it all, but this is a pink line from Seaguar, really from Japan. It is their PEX8. This stuff is incredibly thin. And I've been fishing this for months and months, and you can still, it's losing its color a little bit, but it's still really pink. And there's pink, and then every meter, there's a little dash of green. Let's see if I can find it. So it's kind of hard, it'll be hard to tell, but there's a dash of green every meter. So besides just the color, this stuff is incredibly thin. Like this is 18-pound test, and it is a diameter of like 5-pound braid from before. They use a new material called Izonis, which is way stronger than, I think it's like 6 times stronger than piano wire by diameter. It's a new Dyneema, or whatever you want to call it, that a lot of brands are starting to use. And the result is so much thinner than any braid you've ever used. So as a result, you can use much heavier line and still be thinner than what you're already using. So you get more strength and better casting, better performance. So really, really cool braid that came out this year at the Bassmaster Classic. They did it kind of as a test run to see how it would do in America, and it's back because everyone loves it. I've turned a bunch of buddies onto it, and they cannot go back to regular line anymore. It is incredible. Again, Seaguar's doing it. Some other companies are using that material as well. This is really a futuristic braid. It's called PEX8. And again, whatever pound test you're used to, go way bigger than you used to. I wouldn't recommend going less than 18 pound. You know, you can go up to 24 if you want and still be thinner than probably what you're using right now. So really, really good line that holds up. Like I said, I've had this on there for months, and it has still got some good color, still very thin and strong. Really, really like this stuff. I got this on a Shimano Sustain, or I got this on the Banford. I got it on a Sustain as well. I got it on all my different reels. I got tons of them. It's gonna be hard to go back to anything else besides this PEX8. So that's another good option for you or as a gift for somebody. Now, if you are changing out that old line, we got this right here. I've done a video of this like a long time ago, but I continue to use this. So I just wanted to throw this in there. This is the Berkley Line Stripper Max. So yeah, it looks just like a cone, right? Not that big of a deal, but it actually has a section there that you can put on your drill. So then when you remove your line, just drill it and just take it off. You can take off a bunch of reels at the same time. Really smart idea. You could do it with a pencil, of course, or anything else, but what you do with this at the end is just turn it and slide that line off and throw it in the trash and slide that back on there. This one is really ingenious, really simple. It's about 15 bucks. I didn't see it on Tackle Warehouse, so maybe it's not there anymore, but I did find it on Amazon. I'll put a link down below for that as well, but really smart, and I just continue to use this thing. So I think it's a great tool and a great gift. Another thing that I really like are these bags from Evolution Outdoors. This is a big bait bag, so you know, it looks like a little binder of some sort, but what's cool about it, we'll go and clip it off and you can see what I got in there for my swim baits. You know, so a lot of these baits are, you know, kind of delicate on how you want to store them. You don't want them all bunched together, especially when you got baits like this that are over 100 bucks. I mean, there's a lot of high-end baits in here, but just putting them in here and then storing them like that saves space and protects them. Really easy to transport. I also hang these up if I'm not taking, you know, I don't plan on swim bait fishing, just hang them up because they have that. There's 2 sizes as well. Really cool idea, really heavy duty, protects your bait and keeps them organized. Now Evolution also has these heavy duty bags that are just, you know, just like a heavy duty Ziploc, for better words. You know, you store your bags of plastics, things like that. I've really become a fan of these, and they're really durable. This is a like heavy duty plastic. You know, actually just flew across country. It had a bunch of loose crankbaits, big 10XDs, 8XDs, and I just threw them in a bag like this with a bunch of bags of plastics. Threw them in my suitcase because I really didn't have anywhere else to store them or put them, and it did not puncture these at all. So I can just tell you that from my experience, they're pretty, you know, puncture resistant. I mean, I'm not going to say they're going to stop every hook, but they're really sturdy and durable. And these come in 3 sizes as well. So this is a cool option that's way better than just a regular old Ziploc bag. Heavy duty, you can write what's on there. I mean, if you couldn't just see what's inside of it, but really good idea. I'm really liking all that stuff from Evolution Outdoors. Again, I'll put a link down below so you can check those out. So these are just some of the items that I've been using this year that I really think are worthy of a gift, either for you, someone you love, your buddy, whoever. I mean, these are great things that do work, relatively new items that any bass angler would like. Thanks for watching.